Right. This is MPLS layer 3 VPN with with Juniper device. With Juniper. So you have MX, means these are all virtual MX device. This is the control plane and this is the forwarding plane. The C stands for control and this F stands for forwarding. You know about control plane. Control plane is only a brain. That's not the forwarding plane. That is not forwarder. But who controls the forwarder is a control plane. This is the forwarding plane. That's why the wires are connected to the forwarding plane. And I have also added one Cisco router in the middle. And this is also Cisco device. This is also Cisco device. So the customer edges are Cisco. There you're going to run BGP. That's it. Customers, you don't have much to do. So I just kept Cisco device. But here you're going to run BGP. You're going to run OSPF. You're going to have MPLS. LDP. See, in other than Cisco, in all other vendors I have seen, when you enable MPLS, LDP will not get enabled. You have to enable separately, other than Cisco. In Cisco, when you enable MPLS on an interface, LDP starts running. That's not the story in Juniper. So we'll do VPN also here. And also we will create VRFs. Here we don't call it as VRF. We call it as virtual instance. Virtual instance. Inside which you will be defining route distinguisher and route target. Do you have any question?
Sir, in a control plane ko forwarding plane ko separate device.
Correct. It's a two separate device. When you connect this device to the forwarding plane, or when you connect the forwarding plane to the control plane will automatically discover the forwarding plane. Automatic, you no need to do any configuration for that. Right, I have connected to this EM1 interface. So we connect and it gets discovered automatically. After it gets discovered, then you will start seeing all the ports in the control plane. See, ports of the forwarding plane you will see in the control plane, so that you can go under those ports and put OSPF, MPLS, BGP, VRF, means VPN instance or virtual instance, and etc. So, in short, this is the only place where you will do configuration. But the configurations are applied here. You do here, it gets applied here. We don't have anything to do with the console of the forwarder. I will not even open this console. See, the console is available. If you click, it will open. But no need. I have nothing to do here. From here only we configure all of this, necessary configurations, etc. So this is not this is not two separate devices, it is one device. Physically it is two separate devices. Any other question? So we got the topology ready. Not only topology, I have actually finished all the configurations that are necessary for the customer E1 to ping customer E2. First, let me show you the end result, what we are planning to get. And then I will, as I said, I'll erase all the configuration from PE1 and I'll do from scratch, only on PE1. Let me go to CE1 now. On CE1, show IP route. I still did not get root, which means I need to wait for the distribution to happen. Right? I just logged in. I said CLI, and then here I would like to show you show interface ters. Now in this I don't see the forwarding plane. See, if forwarding plane is properly synced, I should see gig Ethernet. I don't see any gig Ethernet here. I don't see any gig Ethernet. So something is still yet to get loaded. So for MPLS layer 3 VPN, license matters. Show system license. You see, I have a 60 days license to do anything that I want. All features are supported. This you should have before you think about layer 2 VPN. You should have all features running. I have put this license. It's for 60 days. It's freely available in Cisco. Not Cisco, Juniper evaluation license. Right? Without putting license, it will be a waste of time. You won't have time. Meaning, you cannot assign this physical interface to a virtual instance if you don't have license. See, for VRF in Cisco, we used to have the VRF forwarding command under the interface. Similarly, here also we map this interface to virtual instance, which is called VRF in Cisco. If you don't have license, you will have only option of giving loopback interface as the member, not the physical interface. Without putting the physical interface to a VRF, how can you connect to a customer? That's not possible. So license is important. And then when I type show, so here we got the device ready, one of the device. See, I'm going to say root, and the password is Cisco123 CLI show interface ters. Definitely this time it will come. You need to wait some time. We don't have much load in the CPU. See, we got all the gig interfaces now. See, the IP address that I already assigned to the gig interface appears now. 192.168.201, that's what I have assigned to gig 001. And for gig 000, I have assigned 10 to 3322, which is running MPLS. Right? So this belongs to actually a VPN instance. Right? Now, if you want to see the VPN related configurations, then we can say show config virtual instance, not virtual instance. What instance? That's right, virtual instance config. Let me show you the VPN related configurations. Routing instance. You see, this is how we create VRF. You see the route distinguisher, the route target, and we assign the interface to the VRF like this. We don't go under the interface. We call the interface under the instance. All right. So configurations are already done. And tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you pinging from CE1 to CE2. And then I will erase, as I said, I'll erase one of the router, one of the PE, and we'll do from scratch. And again, we'll try to ping between CE1 and CE2.